Bismillah Rahman Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most magnificent. Assalamu alaikum to all of you. I hope that all of you are fine and enjoying your lives as well. As it is known to you that we are discussing the major element of presentation skills, which is the delivery. In my previous lecture, I discussed delivery and its importance. Now, in this lecture, I will shed light on the importance of delivery as well as the methods of delivery. I would like to make you uh, clear about the definition, meaning, or the explanation of delivery through this example that you know the people who speak, the people who write, the people who choose topics for discussion, for debates, for conversations. For example, I am a writer, I am a novelist, I am a poet, I am a dramatist, I am a short story writer, I am a prose writer, I am a speaker. Whatever I am does not matter. Now I will take a pen in my hand and I will like to write something. Now people say that the people who wish to write are the people who wish to speak about topics, about themes, about ideas. So when it comes to themes, when it comes to topics, we have only, you know, uh, maximum 35 to 40 themes, or you may call them topic, on which we can discuss, on which we can write. For example, we have friendship, we have love, we have loyalty, we have politics, we have honesty, we have uh, there are many topics on which you can write or you can talk. Now people say that altogether there are 35 to 40 themes throughout the world. You may travel around this world, you will come up with these only 30 to 30, 40 topics, 40 themes on which you can discuss and share. But why Abraham Lincoln is an amazing orator, why William Shakespeare is a wonderful writer, why William Wordsworth is a matchless poet, why you know uh, the well-known names in the world of speeches, in the world of compositions or writings, why they are famous, why Nelson Mandela is famous, why William Shakespeare is famous, why Martin Luther King Jr. is famous, why Barack Hussein Obama is famous. Although their topics are same, their themes are same, they write on same topics, they discuss the same topics. What is that which makes them distinguished? What is something that makes them unique? What is something that makes them extraordinary? What is something that makes them elevated? That something is none other than delivery. It's delivery that makes them unique. It's delivery that makes them elevated. It's delivery that makes them exalted. It's delivery that makes them matchless among all the people. So this is how it works. Well, so this is what delivery is. Now I'm going to move forward. I'm going to elaborate and discuss some of the important modes, methods of a good delivery. So there are four methods which are shown to you. One of them is reading from a manuscript, other one is reciting from memory, third one is speaking impromptu, and the fourth one is speaking extemporaneously. Now I'll be defining all these four methods, that how you can deliver or share your presentation with your classmates. In nutshell, if I were to explain a manuscript, a reading from a manuscript, I would have concluded like a speech that is written out word for word and read to the audience. So this is a kind of a speech which is written first of all and then read word by word to the audience. I'm going to, explain it further. There are certain speeches in the world which are delivered word for word. For example, if a religious person, religious scholar were to address the people, definitely he is going to read he is going to read from manuscript. It can be Pope, it can be a scholar, it can be whoever it can be. Why they are reading? Because they are very conscious, very careful about their words and they are responsible for them. Therefore, they read word by word. For example, an engineer's report to a professional meeting or a president's message to Congress. For example, you might have seen different presidents or prime ministers of Pakistan, those who use different papers to address the people. Or even we have ministers, we have different politicians who bring papers with them and then they address to their people. Why? Because speaking, from memory, it results in many mistakes. So they are very careful, cautious about their words, expressions. Therefore they come with papers and then they read. So in such situations, absolute accuracy is essential. Every word of the speech will be analyzed by the press, by colleagues, perhaps by enemies. In case of the president, a misstated phrase could cause an international incident. So, when, for example, if a president comes and speaks on a particular topic, what if he, you know, unconsciously makes any mistake? Now, their opponents, their enemies, their competence may get it wrong and it may cause trouble to him. So, therefore, he brings it. Now, you may be thinking it's very easy. Delivering a speech from manuscript requires great skill. Some people do it well, their words come alive as if coined on the spot. Others ruin it every time. Now, you must be very careful about all these things. You should not be reading it completely as if you are, just looking at the page that you have written and you are reading uh, to your audience by following word by word. It will ruin your presentation. Some people are there who speak it are presented so well as if their speech is coined at the spot, you know and so these all things should be kept in mind. So when you are going to read to your listeners, read as if you're talking with them. Don't read for the sake of read them for the sake of talking. Appear yourself as if you are a talkative speaker and you are talking to them other than reading from manuscript. This is what manuscript is. Inshallah, in my next video, I will discuss some more methods of delivery. Till that, stay blessed, stay safe, stay at your home. Assalamu alaikum, Allah Hafiz.